Hello, this is Techie Doodle Doo coming at you with another review. This time we will take a look at the GoPro Hero 9 Black. Everyone that has heard anything about action cameras has heard about the GoPro brand. This one is the 9th generation Hero 9 Black. The black in the name comes from when GoPro had different tiers in their lineup. The black model is the tier with the best image sensors and the most features. Silver was the middle tier and white was the one filming in the lowest resolutions and frame rates. Going away from this was a good decision in my opinion. Just sell me the best you got. But why are they still called black? Yes, the camera's color is black, but then can I have it in another color? It can be confusing for someone. So here it is. The GoPro Hero 9. The biggest visually new thing on the camera is on the front. To the left of the new 20 megapixel sensor, there is a new live view screen displaying what the lens is seeing. Perfect for selfies. It also displays how long the camera has recorded, what battery life is left, memory card status, and what mode you are recording in. There is also a bunch of holes under the lens. This is where the main microphone lives. On the back side we have this large touchscreen where we can control every mode and settings with ease. On the top we have the shutter button and a small hole for a microphone. On the left side we have the power and mode button and a water drain, so water can escape from inside the camera. This may look like a hatch, but do not try to open this. The cover will break and may not go back on. And on the right side we have a large door. Opening this will reveal where the battery and micro SD card goes. There is also an USB Type-C port here for charging and accessories. As you can see, the door is detachable. Just pull the door straight out. This is for making mounting other accessories, or mods as they call them, easier. There will be a separate video on accessories, so don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell so you get a notification when a new video comes. On the bottom we have the signature fingers. With these small indentations we can see that it can be easily opened with your fingernails. These fingers makes an easy and secure mounting mechanism for all types of accessories. They are also replaceable with 4 tiny Torx screws, just in case the fingers get bent while recording those amazing stunts. Underneath the fingers we have a speaker on the door side so that we can hear the audio from all the awesome videos you shot on this camera. The Hero 9 Black was released about a year ago, in September 2020, and is the successor of the Hero 8 Black. The biggest upgrade is the image sensor, now able to take up to 20 megapixel pictures and record at 5K 30 frames per second. Just for a perspective, If we imagine a 1080p Full HD resolution image and compare this to a 4K image, the 4K has 4 times the pixels of 1080p. But 5K is not 5 times the resolution of 1080p, but 7 times the pixels of 1080p. This makes some crispy clear shots when you're outside doing what you love. Speaking about resolutions, the Hero 9 can record in multiple resolutions and frame rates. In 1080p we can film from 24 frames per second all the way up to 240 fps. In 2.7K we can film from 24 to 120. In 4K we can have up to 60 frames per second, and new for the Hero 9 Black we have the 5K resolution up to 30 frames per second. And do you see a trend here? And apart from these resolutions we can also choose 4 lenses, as they call it, changing how wide the field of view is for the GoPro recordings. We can choose from narrow, linear, wide and super view. Narrow has no fisheye effect. Linear has a wider view, but still no fisheye effect. Wide is an even wider view and has some fisheye effect to it. And last but not least, super view. This mode is perfect to capture as much as possible in the shots, but has a strong fisheye effect and giving a distortion in the edges. When filming, a software feature called Hypersmooth 3.0 is on by default. This feature takes away most vibrations and sudden movements and is perfect for not making people nauseous when watching your bike ride through the forest on YouTube. For photos, there are not so many settings to choose from as with the videos, but the ones we got are nice to have. We can choose from narrow to linear to wide lenses and some fully customizable photo modes. We have a photo mode, which is the standard photo mode. We have live burst, which captures a short video with sound. We have burst, takes up to 25 photos in 1 second, which is nice if you want to capture a fast-moving object. Next one is night photos. It takes long exposure photos, which is perfect for dark environments. The last shooting mode is the time-lapse mode. Here you can set what resolution you would like the output to be and how often it should take an image. All the images will be collected to one video that you can watch afterwards. Time Warp 3.0 is a time-lapse mode combining the Hypersmooth 3.0 with the time-lapse feature. It stabilizes the time-lapse images, so when you, for example, are driving on a winding road with a lots of turns, bumps and elevation, the video clip turns out nice and smooth. Now it's time to have a look at what comes in the box. The GoPro Hero 9 comes in a hard case with some things to get you going. The first thing you will see when you open the case is the camera itself. We also get a lithium-ion battery, a 46 centimeter long USB-C charging cable, and a curved adhesive mount, the mounting buckle and the thumb screw to fasten the camera to the mount. All you need now is to get a good micro SD card to record to. GoPro recommends memory cards from SanDisk or Lexar and up to a 512 GB of capacity. And these are the recording times I am able to do on 128 GB micro SD cards. It's interesting that the Hero 9 reports longer recording times when filming at 4K 60 frames per second rather than the 4K 30 frames per second when there are twice as many frames per second in the recording. Maybe some of you know why. Let me know in the comment section below. Oh, note that the high bitrate settings requires up to 100 megabits per second of write performance to the memory card. My card is advertised at 90 megabytes per second. I am a bit unsure about the marketing of those speeds. Since 1 byte equals 8 bit, it means that my memory card has a write speed of 720 megabits per second. So it will be more than enough if this is correct. Anyway, in my experience, this card performs very well in no matter what I have done on the Hero 9 Black. The first setup of the Hero 9 was a mixed experience. The biggest problem here was the GoPro Quick app. The Hero 9 uses this app to download updates via your phone, and you can also control settings and see a preview. The app connects to the Hero 9 with Wi-Fi, which doesn't even work half of the times I try to connect with it. And when it finally connects, the preview does not work. After trying to reconnect multiple times, the preview suddenly works, and I can adjust the angle of the mount and start recording. This problem may be related to my iPhone being connected to another Wi-Fi at the time I tried to connect to the Hero 9. When I have tried to use the app to connect while being out of any Wi-Fi connections, the app still has some connection issues, but fewer retries are needed to get it connected. This may be an iOS issue, since I have not tried the app on any Android phone. The camera also gets a little hot when recording long sessions. I learned that the first time I tried to record driving on a hot day. I mounted the camera on the dashboard under the windscreen with no airflow, and after 10 minutes the camera shut down due to overheating. I stopped the car and adjusted the AC to blow on the windshield, and then recorded the rest of the day without any issues. When shooting long videos, I recommend connecting a charger or a power bank to the GoPro to save the battery. Note that when using an external power source, while filming, the battery will not charge, but it will act as a backup if the external source is disconnected. The images and videos this camera takes are amazing. The HyperSmooth 3.0 does an outstanding job of smoothing out vibrations and sudden movements. Most of the footage in this video are shot on the GoPro Hero 9. Can you guess which clips are shot on a different device? Thanks for watching this review of the GoPro Hero 9. If you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out our upcoming videos on accessories for this camera. Comment below if there's any accessories or mods you would like me to try. Have a good one!